Georgia, and Detroit, Michigan. Long lines of voters snaking through the battlegrounds as this hard-fought election finally draws to a close. Stop at the Democratic Party headquarters, working the phones, speaking to voters, and even their children. What's your name? Jay? Hi, it's Kamala Harris. I can't wait for you to grow 10 years more. Harris closing out her campaign with an upbeat, optimistic tone, not even speaking Donald Trump's name in the final 24 hours, which culminated in a massive rally at the Rocky Steps in Philadelphia.
My entire career has been driven by a singular purpose: to fight on behalf of the people. On behalf of the people. And it is my pledge to you that if you give me a chance to fight on your behalf as president, there is nothing in the world that will stand in my way.
Pennsylvania, the linchpin of her strategy. The Harris campaign telling us they knocked on 100,000 doors there this morning alone before 11 a.m. An all-out effort to get out the vote. Former President Trump, meantime, visiting his campaign headquarters in Palm Beach, Florida, sounding confident.
It's too early to be congratulating the party.
Across the battlegrounds, election officials say the vote is going smoothly.
Let's see who turned out for the other campaign. Former President Donald Trump closing out his campaign with 3 stops in the battleground states: North Carolina, Pennsylvania tonight, Ooligan, Michigan. ABC's Rachel Scott on the Trump campaign tonight.
Tonight in North Carolina, Donald Trump and the closing argument his team was hoping for in the final days. What he says will be his last campaign.
But I'd like to begin by asking a very simple question. Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago? And I've asked that question so many times that I've never had one hand go up for the other. With your vote tomorrow, I will end inflation. I will stop the invasion of criminals coming into our country.
Former president calling this the end of one journey and the start of a new one.
This is really the end of a journey, but a new one will be starting, and that's the one we wanted to partake in, which is basically to make America great again, and now have a chance to do it after today.
In these crucial final hours, Trump also taking time to do an interview on the podcast with former New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick.
This is more exciting. I hate to say it, Doug, but this is more exciting than any football game.
The interview in keeping with Trump's strategy to win support among young men, a group that doesn't typically turn out in large numbers. This featured wrestler Hulk Hogan at his campaign events and recently sat down for a lengthy interview on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Do you want to go with an 80-year-old president?
But one of Trump's most prominent female supporters, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, has warned he could risk alienating women.
This is not a time for them to get overly masculine with this romance thing that they've got going. 53% of the electorate are women. Women will vote.
Haley spoke at the Republican National Convention. She has not campaigned for Trump. Still, she published an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal today telling voters to back him.
This will be the golden age of America.
Tonight at a rally in Pennsylvania, the crowd positioned behind the candidate, largely female, holding pink signs reading, "Women for Trump."
We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address